Good morning, everybody. Uh-oh, we got echo somewhere. Let's see. Let's see. I was trying something new, and well, I don't know. I was going to have my I'll just okay. Now this still isn't working. All right. Well, I'm just going to get rid of. There we go. Now we should be good. I just closed that out. So that doesn't work. I'll have to work on it and figure out the bugs. But anyway, I'm here with my little beggar boy. And let's start over, shall we? Let's see who's here. John Howard says this work is going to stink. Working every night on kitchen equipment, 9 p.m. to whenever. Well, you got to work on it when they're closed. They got to make money too. Larry Galt's here. Good morning, Larry. Ronald Cool. Good morning, sir. Paul Stewart, what's he saying here? Good morning, everyone, Dave. I liked your Saturday video. It turned out nice in the end. Truthfully, wasn't sure about it. You can say it's ugly, Paul, because it was I should have used a whole different piece of material or even segmented the bottom is what I should have done. The glamour shot, the outside part, the segmented part, I like. It really looks good. I'm just not happy with the bottom. But it is what it is. You know, it's all fun for me anyway. I'm learning stuff. So I learned what not to do on that one. Thomas Grimm's here this morning. How you doing, Thomas? Leo Stager's here. Good morning, everyone from Pinkerton, Ohio. Yep. Hope everybody had a good Labor Day weekend. Darren Burrs, good morning. Says good morning. Oh, Dave, I need full name of that TILA contest site. Can't find it. Okay, I'll search that link here in just a second and post it here in the thing so you can click right on it. Clyde's here this morning. Good morning, Clyde. Mr. Ballard is here. Hope you're doing well, Ryan, and hope the family's well. Kevin Els is here this morning. Good morning, Kevin. Gary Hammett. Good morning. David Burnett. Good morning. Thumbs up. Yeah, we got a few. We got a few of us. You know, guys a little slow today, but it's all right. Jesse's here this morning. William Hoffman's here. Good morning. Bill Hoffman, he's got the hang of this YouTube stuff now, doesn't he? Okay, Clyde was saying no audio, was echoing and no audio. Yeah. I watched this video about StreamYard, and this gal was showing how you can right click on the tab up there and click duplicate. And then if you've got more than one camera connected to the same computer, like I do, because I have this one and I also have the one I call the Jack Cam, that you can set it up and you just mute the other one and you go back and forth, and it's a lot less clunkier than trying to do it where you have to click on this, and then that, and then to go back you got to go undo that. So I thought that was pretty cool, but apparently I'm not doing something right because I was getting an echo, and I had every mic in the other tab muted and had this microphone selected. I think, I don't know. Maybe I'll try it again at the end of this session. We'll see. Yeah. Well, you don't know these things until you try them. Okay, Curtis is here. Ryan says he's going after breakfast to get retested. Make sure this crap is out of me. Yeah. Well, I hope it is. I hope it is. I've got, let's see, Jack. I guess I gave them all to you because I don't have any more, buddy. I get to go to the UPS store again today. I went first time I've ever gone over there where I wasn't, because I'm thinking, well, it's a holiday, it's Labor Day. I bet you they're open. And I didn't call them first because every time I've ever thought that they were going to be closed because of some holiday, and I call them, they always answer the phone and go, yeah, we're here, we're open, and then I go on over there. So I went on over there. Didn't even look. I pulled up, parked, and got out and loaded up the hand truck, went wheeling it up there, and then all of a sudden I see the sign that got stuck on the door. So I'll get to do that again today. But it wasn't a total loss. I got to go to the dollar store and get me some tea lights for the tea light challenge. These were, and by the way, that I say dollar store, it's a Dollar General is the one that I went to. Really nice store, nice and clean. But I know there's, Family Dollar, Dollar Store, Dollar Tree. There's a bunch of different ones, but this one was a Dollar General, which I like because that's my initials. So I like the little bags. You get my initials on the bags. But anyway, I got this pack of 30 for $2. I really didn't want but just a couple, but I think this was the smallest pack they had, was 30. And then they had another one on the other side, which I started to grab first. I'm like, good Lord, I don't need all these, because there must have been 150 in there for $7. And then I turned around and I saw these on the shelf behind me for $2. But yeah, so I got this. I haven't pulled them out yet to measure them, but I'll see if you guys are right. It looks like it's you guys are probably about right. It looks like you're about an inch and a half by maybe 3/4 tall or so. I have seen some of the videos where they make one that's taller, I guess, so it'll last longer or whatever. But Anywho, and it's weird on here because it says on the back, you know, I always like to see where stuff's made. It says distributed by Old East Main Company, 100 Mission Ridge, Goodlettsville, Tennessee, here in the good old USA. But right below that, it says made in Vietnam. So thank God for Vietnam, because I'm sure the technology it takes to make these is probably way beyond our capability. Just irritates me. Can't get anything made here anymore. But let me, before I forget, Dennis, let me go search. See if that will find it. This should find it. Okay. All right, I'm going to have to go. Let's see if I can do this. Switch accounts. Because I'm subscribed to her, but I'm subscribed from my other account. And let's see. It is. I believe it's Out of the Woods something. And find the video. Why am I not finding it? All right, maybe it's making things. Here it is. Okay. Her YouTube channel is Making It Out of the Woods. And the video, I'm going to put the link to the video. And you'll have to either, well, you should always watch the whole video, but at the end of the video is when she talks about the challenge. So there. And I'll see if I can get rid of the ad here. All right, her name's Claire, and she's doing a project where she's taking one of those shaving kits, you know, the brush and stuff, and she's making one of those. But then at about, at about the 6-minute, 40-second mark, she starts talking about the tea light challenge. And it's simple. You just make a video. I don't think there's really any special rules like a lot of challenges have. You know, they want the video a certain length and that kind of stuff. But I think the only thing is she wants you to shoot the video and show it. You know, it must have at least one tea light. You can make one with half a dozen of them in it if you want, but you need to show it with the tea light in it. And it can be a you know, the one with the real ones like this, or it can be one of the fake ones, the battery operated ones where the little thing flickers. So let's see what I missed here. I know a bunch of comments scrolled by as I was yakking there. Okay, Bart Bixwell's here. Good morning, Bart. Monroe Cook is here. Good morning. And y'all got to hit them thumbs up. You're getting slack over there. See, if I don't stay on you, you don't do it. Tim DeLine's here. Good morning. Ronald says, Ryan, my doc said COVID is in the system for a while and you will test positive for a while. Yeah. Gary says you can test positive for up to 2 months after you're over it. Well, that's reassuring, isn't it? Okay. So in other words, don't panic, I guess, if you go over there and get tested and it comes up positive. Just hadn't all worn off yet. Jim Senecola's here. Good morning, Jim. Klondike's here. Good morning. Ryan says the old, what did I say it was? The old East Main Company. Yeah, they just buy a bunch of stuff off of AliExpress and put their label on it and then distribute them. Probably so. Probably so. There's no doubt there's people that probably buy a lot of that type of stuff. Because you can get it for dirt cheap and then put it on their Etsy store or something. And sell it. Clyde says Vietnam. Everything here is China. Yeah, most everything is China, but there's a lot of other countries that sell us stuff too. That's one reason why I started, years ago, and I plug this company every once in a while, and I'm not paid to say anything. I just like them. But the All American Clothing Company, I can't even remember the name of the place, but they're in Ohio, and everything is 100% made. They track it down to the farmer that raised the sheep to get the wool, to do the whatever, the cotton for the denim or whatever it is. They can trace it all the way back. All of it's 100% made in the USA. And I wear their blue jeans. I got a pair of them on now. I wear them every single day. And yeah, they probably cost a little more than all those other pants. But look at the other, next time you pull them off, look at the tag. They're all made in Pakistan or, all these countries you can't pronounce. Most of them that don't even like us, but they're selling us stuff. So I would rather pay a little more and, know that I'm helping somebody keep a job. Trying to do my part anyway. But okay, you got the link and all. And make sure somewhere in your video description you put that hashtag is hashtag T-Light Challenge 2021. And she will add you. If you will go to that video, Dennis, if you watch that video, I think she says to comment on that video and let her know if you're going to participate in the challenge. And then that way she'll be watching for you. And in fact, she'll probably come over there and subscribe because I think she did to my channel. But then she'll put you in a playlist that she's going to release because it runs through the whole month of September. And like I said, I don't think there's any special rules. I think you could probably do more than one if you wanted to. I don't know that I'll do more than one video, but I think I may make a couple of them, a couple of different styles, just because, I need to practice. So anyhow, speaking of the Rona stuff, I saw on the news this morning. I just had it up there, and I guess I closed it out. Anyway, boxer Oscar De La Hoya. I don't know if I'm saying his name right or not, but he was working on making a comeback. He's kind of old, I think, or at least not old like me, but old for a boxer, I think. But anyway, he tweeted a selfie and tweeted a comment, I guess kind of an announcement, from his hospital bed. He's shown in his hospital gown in the bed and stuff, saying that, he was fully vaccinated and now he's in there for COVID. So don't, you can't be have that false sense of security with the vaccines, because even though they don't like to talk about it much, people that get the vaccines can still get COVID. So, it's not no miracle drug. I mean, heck, they just the other day approved the first one, the Pfizer one, I think. The other two, I think, are still not approved. So, and another thing that, since we're on that topic, another thing that kind of bugs me a little bit is they do not want to talk about, probably can't say this word either, that the ivermectin, I think is what it is. And there, and of course all the people say, you want to go ahead and take them silly cow parasite pills or whatever they are. Well, there's a version that's for people, and it's been prescribed for different things for many, many years. It is approved by the FDA, but they don't want to talk about that. But there's a woman, and I can't remember where she's at. I want to say in Texas somewhere, Houston, somewhere like that. I believe it was Houston. But anyway, the woman, I think she's like 56 years old. She's got COVID. She's in the hospital, and her and her daughter want her to have, and the woman's doctor want her to have the ivermectin thing. So he wrote a prescription to do it, and the hospital didn't want to do it. Well, then they got a judge involved, and the judge was just about to proceed with a contempt of court thing. And all of a sudden the hospital said, well, okay, we'll let you do it. But see, it's a much less expensive treatment. It may not work for everybody, but obviously neither do the vaccines. But they don't want to talk about it. Big Pharma wants to make that big money. They don't want something, that's already here and it's cheap, it's over the counter. No, we don't. Well, maybe not over the counter, but they don't want to. They squish all the talk about anything that might help people in this pandemic. And the other thing that really irritates me, man, y'all got me fired up talking about this stuff. The other thing that gripes me is they never mention that one of the best things you can do for your immune system is get your butt out in the sunshine. Get outside. Get your vitamin D. That really helps the immune system. So, but they don't ever want to talk about that. They just want you to stay in your house with the windows all covered up and be scared. So, anyway. Okay, Ronald says, yep, my son did, and I assume you mean got the vaccine and then gave it to you. Ryan says, my family is proof of that. All of us have had the shots. Yeah. See, that's, I don't want to sit here and preach because I don't care whether you get it or not, the vaccine. That's your decision. Do what you want. You're not going to listen to me anyway. If you are listening to me about medical advice, then you got more problems than I can help you with. But I'm just saying, don't be lulled into that false sense of security thinking, oh, I got my vaccine, I'm good now. Nah, you're not. And I've only got a few minutes left, so while we're on this, we're screwed here in Georgia, man. They've got the MU. I think who was it? Somebody on here. Was it you, Clyde? Somebody was talking about the MU virus the other day. That it's supposed to be a more deadlier than the or more contagious or whatever of the Delta, which is more contagious than the regular one. Yeah, they just keep getting worse and worse and worse. But anyway, I saw in the news this morning, my local news, that they're saying that the MU virus has made it to Georgia. So I'm like, yeah, we got our borders open. So, yeah, we're letting them all come in here. So why not? Yeah. But the real deadly one, I think I'm going to name it the FU virus. It will happen right before the election next year. so mark it down. Say old Dave said it. That will be the one that's, oh yeah, you better stay in on that one. Anyway, what the heck? Ronald says no shot for me. Dave Max says routine stress tests. I don't know what's routine about a stress test. They're pretty stressful, aren't they? Yeah. I take 5,000 IU vitamin D per day. People don't get enough from the sun. Yeah, that's the problem. Now, I know this light makes me look white and washed out, but there's my farmer tan right there. I get out. I'm outside every day. Maybe not for a real long time, but I'll go, me and Jack will go hang out on my bench out front and just soak up some sunshine. And there are people that have been preaching this, saying, hey, you know, that's probably the easy, and it's free. It's the easiest, cheapest thing you can do to help your immune system. And nobody wants to talk about it. And if you do talk about it, they'll shut you down. They'd rather sell you some high dollar drug or something. Okay, Clyde says he thinks it was Larry. It might have been. I can't remember who it was. It was a couple of days ago. I got a feeling, as much as you walk Jack's out there, you be in good shape. You can do it, Dave. I'll send you some good vibes, man. Gary says, how do they know they only test positive or negative? I'm not sure what he's asking there. I'm not sure I get that. But anywho, yeah, my time's almost up. I'm happy I got my tea lights. But as soon as the coffee session's over, I'm going to run back over to the UPS store, get that out of the way. And then come back, and I'll probably work on mine. And we did get rain. You know, yesterday morning I told you it felt like rain. Sure enough, we got rain 2 or 3 different times. Gary's talking about know what strain. Yeah, well, that's a good question. I don't know. I don't know that they know. Like I said, I think a lot of this stuff they're making up as they go along because I think they have an agenda. And it's way easier to control people if they're scared. And that's been proven over history many times, which they keep trying to erase so that we won't know that. But you know the old saying, you know, those who refuse to study history are doomed to repeat it. That's us. That's us. Anyway, yeah. Now that we've been so uplifting in our conversation this morning, let's all get out there and have a good Tuesday. And if you're not doing nothing tomorrow, grab your cup of coffee and come on back and hang out with us. Make sure you hit that thumbs up on the way out too. I know there's still a couple of slackers over there. You know who you are. But hit the thumbs up on the way out, and we will see y'all tomorrow for Hump Day. Take care, everybody.